Dave is one of the track regulars here at the New Smyrna Speedway, has made most of the races this season, and sits fourth in the point standings. Now, he's only 53 points out, so if things get wild tonight, and Dave can keep his nose clean, which he's pretty good at doing, he could have an outside shot and steal the championship. First lap for Dave is a 21.370. Now, obviously, those modifieds, those are the big open mods. They got big old motors. They get around this track really quick. The Sportsmen are kind of more or less limited late model type cars, so not quite as fast as the modifieds, but still they get around here pretty quick. Gonna pick up on lap number 2. That's what you like to see, a little bit of pickup there, a 20.891. And it says 11 on the scoreboard, but that is the 112 machine for Dave Warning. The scoreboard's only big enough for 2 digits, folks. So Bill Shea in this 37 machine, car with a very familiar paint scheme. This is the former Earl Beckner machine. One of them, anyways. He's got a bunch of cars out there. But Bill Shea, who's got a late model now, he's got a Sportsman. First time out with this particular car. We'll see if green is good luck for Bill Shea tonight. Bill Shea in the 37 coming by. A 21.163, so he'll be second on lap number 1. Most of the day, we've seen a pickup on lap number 2. So Bill looking to move to the top of the scoreboard here tonight. I'm telling you, the groove in turn 1 and 2 tonight going to be a little bit further up the hill. And a 20.633, Bill Shea in the 37, going to go to the top of the board. And knowing that's an old Earl Beckner machine, he's going to have a good piece. We'll see if he can wheel it tonight. Speaking of wheelman, here comes Matthew. Pseudo team car to the 4B of Allen Bruns, out of the same stables, if you will. Racing on the side of that machine as well. Matthew Green not running all the races here this year, but said, hey, there's double features this week. We'll go out there and have some fun. Wheeling that thing, he is silent, they say. And there you go, top of the board, 19.870 for Matthew Green, multiple-time feature winner out here. I know he's been running the Wheelman Sportsman Series this season as well, part-time here at the New Smyrna Speedway. But will be a threat to win maybe one tonight. And he picks up a bunch on lap 2, a 19.575 for young Matthew Green. And we have one of our veterans out on the speedway now. This is the 75 machine for Don Keithley. And this car put together by Chad Pierce and Chad Pierce Motorsports. I think Chad drove this car a couple of weeks ago. Don took his first outing of the season about 2 weeks ago. So here comes Don Keithley. Clocks in at 20.689, so I think this car has a little bit more in it. We'll see if he can find it here on lap number 2. You definitely will not miss this car under the lights tonight. Car looks pretty stable coming off the corner. 20.206, that is second quick for Don Keithley, so nice effort out of car number 75 tonight. Next out to qualify, already a winner this season, 6th place point man, Danny Frye of Eustis, Buck Lumber Supply. Danny Frye is one of those guys, he picks and chooses his battles, runs here more times than not. This here tonight with a shot at 2 different wins, 2 races tonight for the Sportsman. And looking to pick up at least his second one of the season if he can get one of those wins tonight. White flag. A 20.578. Third quick on lap number 1. So keep your eye on the 12 machine. If he can navigate the leapers over there in 1 and 2 and get through 3 and 4, it could be a threat for the pole, maybe the front row, we'll see. 19.965, that is good enough for second quick. Matthew Green, though, laid down a lap that might be tough to beat. As I mentioned, a good field tonight. Young blood and veteran drivers. How about a rookie? First time out in this 86. Kenneth Canales. been testing a lot out here, but this will be first time in race action. Kenneth out on the speedway now. Sharp-looking race car. This car has been around the speedway many, many times, but first time for Kenneth Canales. And a 21.036. So not into the top 5 here. Again, first time out, his goal today should be to run all the laps, keep his nose clean, and get some experience. If it comes to it, that's a bonus. Here he comes. And pretty consistent laps there, 20.361. I believe that's going to keep him in that 6th position. Here's a driver you're going to have to keep your eyes on tonight twice. Car number 16. Recent Sportsman winner out here. Rich has multiple wins and championships in the late model ranks. He's run late models out here this season for John Kaufman. He's run the 16 Super Stock, which he's won in. His son Blake is also one of the Super Stocks, and now Rich piloted the Sportsman car to victory lane a couple of weeks ago. First lap is a good one, 19.993, third fastest for Rich Clouser. So we're about halfway through this qualifying session. The third on lap number 1. Matthew Green still atop the scoring pylon. Big bullet to dodge here. Rich Clouser comes in and he will clock in second fastest, 19.592 for the veteran. James McKay with the next qualifier, the 32 local driver. Actually comes down from Jacksonville now, but the car is local. County for many, many years, and it has been a tough year for young James. He's had a whole bunch of luck. Unfortunately, it's been all bad. He is 9th in the point standings in limited starts this year. I say limited starts because, well, the car it's making it limited for him. Let's see if they got the budget. James' car seems pretty good, a 20.611, so not exactly what he was looking for. I stand corrected, the 86 car actually up to 5th on the scoreboard. Give credit where credit is due there. Oh, we got a spin. 32 completes his lap. James McKay going to move into 5th, 20.306. Now coming off of pit road down there, you see the cones, you see the puddle, and you see George going right back through the water. So evidently he went through that puddle and, well, he lost all grip trying to get up on the racetrack. So we saw it a couple times in practice. And he better take it easy because he just went and got those tires even more wet. This is George Alexander in the 63 car. Comes in tonight. This is going to be an important qualifying session, folks. He is just 1 point out of the championship lead. He and Ron Whaley are tied as we get some beautiful scenery off turn number 2. George Alexander in 63 takes the green flag, and now the sun is starting to sink behind the grandstands. It's hitting the atmosphere just right. Might even be a faint double rainbow out there right now. Or that's just a reflection off the glass. I can't tell. George Alexander on the clock now. Never mind what Mother Nature's doing. Alexander in the 63 needs every position to qualify to stay in the points race. A 20 point, I believe that says 20.888. It does glare off the scoreboard right now, so bear with me. George Alexander. They're going to pick up. That did not put him in the top 5. So a lot of points on the table here for George. He needs every position. Alexander takes the checkered flag. He picks up a little bit to 5th. 20.211. Everybody's going to 5th. Well, here's the guy you're going to have to keep your eye on, not only for the victory. Probably has the longest haul to come out and race with us on a weekly basis. Missed a couple of races due to some school commitments, which is very important. But he's come out here and won a lot of races. He has 2 wins on the season in just 5 starts and is only 26 points out of the standings. Out of the point lead, I should say. Green flag for Travis. 20.917. Not at all what he was looking for, but good thing he's got this second lap to make up for it. Again, 25 championship points to the man who sets fast time, then you subtract 1 through the field. So every position gained is a point gain. Does he pick up? He does. 20.144, but only to 4th. Now he is ahead of George Alexander, so he'll pick up some points on the 63 machine. Ron Whaley, the championship leader, will be the last car to qualify. But how about this? Taylor Watson in the 25. Leading a rookie in the Ashley Holmes Jacks Pro Trucks. Got her first career truck win earlier this year, and now making her Sportsman debut in these twin races. So the Taylor Watson Racing number 25. Well, white flag for Taylor at 20.951. So again, she did this towards the end of last year with the truck. Came out, ran a double feature, got that experience. That's what tonight is all about for Taylor. Taylor Watson in the 25. Let's see if she can pick up here. Down the line, a 20.277. So a pickup there on lap number 2 for Taylor Watson. So we have one driver left to qualify, and I believe Ron Whaley going to be in need of a push. So one driver left to qualify, but Ron Whaley, the championship point leader for the Sportsman, going to need a push off pit road here to get going. So again, we need a push down here at the end of pit road. If anybody up there can hear on the hill, we need a record of pit road. Now Ron Whaley needs a push down here, and maybe our wreckers need a push too. So as we await help for the 2 to qualify here, Matthew Green, your fast qualifier right now. Rich Klauscher second. Danny Frye is in third. Fourth is Travis Devendorf. Don Keithley rounding out the top 5, followed by George Alexander. Taylor Watson did just qualify in 7th. That's James McCaig, Kenneth Canales, Bill Shea, and Dave Warning. Here comes the push truck now, and of course, the truck gets out here and the car gets going. That is usually how it goes, folks. That was a human push, yes. Good work by the crew. Your driver owes you overtime. So our final qualifier is our Sportsman Championship point leader, car number 2 for Ron Whaley. Well, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for an opening night gaffe by the 2, he finished in the top 3 and forgot to go to tech. He drove to his pit stall first, and that's an automatic disqualification. Got his points taken away. If it wasn't for that, he'd be out with a big lead. But he's got a white flag in the area, 20.736, so not what the point leader is looking for. So car number 2, Ron Whaley, trying not to lose many points to the 7, but right now going to lose a couple. Whaley is qualifying around a 20.012, and he picks up the 4th, so Ron Whaley going to pick up points here tonight on all of his competitors for the championship. So good effort by the team to get him out on track, and he will qualify in the 4th position, 1 spot ahead of Travis Devendorf. So just as it looked like Devendorf would pick up a couple of spots, Ron Whaley comes out and puts an end to that. So qualifying is complete. And that means we will get ready for our drivers meeting down here in the infield, and then we'll get ready to go racing. A couple of heat races for our divisions that did not qualify. So again, folks, might be just a few minutes delay. We'll get through opening ceremonies as quick as we can. We'll keep that short and sweet tonight and get those heat races rolling. So drivers, after your drivers meeting, if you're running a heat race, please be ready to go for our great race fans that are here to watch you. So again, Matt Green, the fast qualifier, Rich Klauscher, 2nd, Danny Frye, 3rd, Ron Whaley, 4th, and Travis Devendorf, your top 5. After that qualifying session, there will be an invert tonight. We won't let you know, or we won't know what the invert is until all heat races are complete. It's 1 invert for all classes. That will be drawn after the conclusion of the heats.
Support Speedway Video. Go to patreon.com/Speedway Video now.